Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for Thursday, the 16th of June, 2022. What's going on? I hope you had a good day today. Today was a good day for me. Pre-stream podcast was a special one to me. Why? Because in honor of the release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge today, I went down memory lane. I told my viewing audience the story of my history with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, how I was first introduced to them, how I found out about the video games of them, further exposure to them over the years, and the like. It was a pretty good story, and I enjoyed telling it. I don't know if I've ever actually told that full story from start to finish before. Other people kind of added in their own perspectives and asked questions about, did you ever watch the Ninja Turtles later on in the 2000s and stuff? And it was a pretty good pre-stream because of that. I had a good time talking to all of you about that. It was, fairly informative, I feel, for my viewing audience and for me as well. So it was a good one. Then, of course, on the first stream today, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge premiering on the Xbox Series X under Game Pass. And after playing it for 3 hours, first of all, I completed a whole run of the game, meaning I beat all 16 stages in basically one stream. I played as Leonardo, and apparently each character is a little different. Each character has variation to the way that they play and their fighting styles. It was a good time. Definitely, it was kind of what I was expecting, but not really. I was actually expecting more of the game to have special moves and the like, do a special move like you're playing Street Fighter. That's very much not the case. It's more different variations of button combinations and tap this, then tap that to get a different attack than if you had just tapped that and then that. Different order. There are combos available. They are fun. And over the course of the game, you level up. And so I was thrown for a loop because my intention was like, what I can do is like every chapter I can switch characters. That very much is not really possible in the game, because if you do that, you start back at square one. Meaning that the more you play Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, you level up your character slowly like an RPG. If you only play each character once, you're only getting them up to like level 1, and now you're trying to get into the harder stages of the game later on, and you don't have your abilities unlocked. So really, for a full playthrough of the game, you have to kind of be playing one character the entire time. So I ended up playing Leonardo the entirety of the game, okay? So, it was fun. There was a lot of callbacks to things from not only the cartoons, but the action figures, the comic books, and a lot of things that I had forgotten about. There's returning characters here like, was it Ground Chuck and Dirtbag? I owned some of those action figures. I've forgotten completely about them, that they existed. And then they were in the game as bosses. I was like, blew me away that they had that stuff in there, okay? Graphics were great. Obviously it's 16-bit-ish style graphics, but really well done. Music was outstanding. The soundtrack is so good in this game. It's a variety of stuff. You've got rock themes. You've got like hip-hop kind of rap in it. It all fits the Ninja Turtles. It really does. It's great stuff. I really enjoyed myself. So, I had a good time. The viewers seem to really enjoy it too. Although admittedly, when I'm playing the game, I have to pay attention a lot to it. It's not the kind of game that you can be like, talking to people, trying to have a conversation. You have to be paying attention to it constantly. So it certainly wasn't as interactive of a stream as some others that I've done recently. But it was still chill fun. And there is desire to play it again. Why? Because when I beat the game, I unlocked Casey Jones. It just so happens Casey Jones is one of, if not my favorite character from Ninja Turtles. I want to play with him. But what I want to do is play the game again, online cooperative this time. The first run I did single player. Okay, I want to do online cooperative with people on the internet. I'm debating if I should play it on a harder difficulty or not. I actually don't really know how it works. I think you can join someone's game that's already set up at a certain difficulty, or I could try to set up my own, where I set it up at a certain difficulty and people would join me. So I'm going to play it again on the weekend. I'm going to play it again on Sunday, I've decided, okay? So Sunday, main gameplay stream will be more TMNT Shredder's Revenge. It's going to be online co-op with Casey Jones, and I don't know if I'll do it at harder difficulty or not, but maybe I will. Okay? Now, after that, will I play it again? I'm going to be honest, probably not. The game is short, 3 hours long. It's a Game Pass game. It's a game that they sell for $25 right now outright, but over time, I guarantee you the price will drop. It's definitely not a game that has an insane amount of replayability. Once you've seen the game once, you've probably seen what am I going to see? Even a hard difficulty, it's a little bit more challenging, but it's not going to be that different of a game. You know what I'm saying? So I am excited to do it one more time in a co-op setting and see how it changes the gameplay. But outside of that, I'm not going crazy here, okay? All right, so that was fun. And then tonight on the late stream, it was the return of Skyrim After Hours, playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition as a late night stream. I loved it. It was fun as hell. We jumped back in the Dawnguard, got much further, went to a whole part of Dawnguard I didn't even remember existed. We had a good conversation. We had a good time together. In general, it was fun, and people seemed to like it, even though viewership wasn't great. I don't even think we hit 200 viewers tonight. Support was outstanding. We hit the tier 2 tips goal. I had more support on the Skyrim stream tonight than I did on the Ninja Turtles premiere stream. And this is what I mean. Like, people say, oh, why do you still play these long ongoing playthroughs? Why did they? You can never predict how many people are going to show up, how many people are going to enjoy, engage, and who's going to support. You just never have any idea, man. Especially for me when I'm being a variety content creator. I just can't make that guess or that prediction. So, overall today, both streams were great, okay? Tomorrow, Friday, completely different kind of day. First stream, it's PlayStation Plus Premium Exploration. For the first time, I'm taking an entire main stream to do this. We're going to be checking out classic games. We're going to be checking out PS3 cloud streaming. We're going to check out more modernized games. I'll probably play some of Tiny Tina's Wonderland under the game demo system. We're going to do all kinds of stuff, and we're going to basically see, is there anything in there that maybe you guys would like to see me actually start doing as like a playthrough, okay? Why? Because I don't have new releases until next Thursday. And I really don't have much else to do for the next several days. So I'd be willing to maybe take a game or two from there and maybe, do some more gameplay, maybe a mini playthrough or whatever. It depends on the game as well. But we'll see what happens, all right? Should be a fun stream. Tomorrow night, it's going to be the final ever stream of the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection Friday Night Fights. After that, it's now going to be converted over to the new game, Capcom Fighting Collection. And if I have the PlayStation Plus Premium service, there's other fighting games on there like Third Strike Online Edition, Darkstalkers Resurrection, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. So now I'm going to have a ton of fighting games to play. I will not have to keep playing this Legacy Collection that's 4 years outdated and doesn't ever really work online anyway. So, the last hurrah for Street Fighter 30th Anniversary tomorrow night, okay? Now, for the rest of the weekend, I'm thinking that Saturday I'll do another PS Plus Premium stream. And Saturday night, maybe we'll do some Skyrim. And then Sunday, like I already told you guys, we'll do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. But then essentially, what do we got? We got Sunday night, Monday, and Tuesday, because I'm streaming on Tuesday this week as well. That's wide open. And there's a lot of options. Like I said, we can pick things off of PS Plus to maybe play further. Or another option that I kind of tossed out to my audience this morning, we can play Super Mario Bros. 2, the American version. That's also known as Doki Doki Panic in other places of the world. It's a very unique platformer. I've never played it for the internet, okay? Or another idea I had, I can get the Castlevania collection that came out a few years ago. That's Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 on the NES, 4 on the Super NES, and I believe there's other games thrown in there too. I never played or beaten them. Okay, let me take that back. I played them. I never beat them. I rented several of those back in the day on the NES. I particularly remember playing Castlevania 4 distinctly, but I never beat them. It would be cool to do a playthrough. They're very challenging games, by the way. I'm going to get my ass handed to me, so you guys will enjoy the cheap deaths and the rage I'm sure I'm going to have. But I think that would be pretty neat. By the way, some of the best music ever in games, the Castlevania series. The music is so fucking good. It's ridiculous. So these are just some ideas I'm tossing out there. We have time. My day off this week will be Wednesday. When I come back on Thursday, it's the premiere of Sonic Origins. That Friday, it's the release of Capcom Fighting Collection. So we'll have more stuff to do, but we basically have like 3 open days kind of to do whatever. So I'm kind of leaving it open as, gee, what do we want to do? And I guess we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what I find on PS Plus tomorrow. We'll go from there. All right, guys, thank you. Great streaming day today. Had a ton of fun. Hope to see you tomorrow for PS Plus Premium and the conclusion of Street Fighter 30th Anniversary. Peace out, and I'll see you then.